A 9-year-old girl violently attacked when she says a neighborhood dog broke into her home. The mother says she is angry and wants to file charges against the dog's owners, but she isn't sure who's responsible, animal control or the sheriff's department. Fox 4's Christina Evans in Port Charlotte try to get this family some answers. Christina?
For Alyssa Jones and her family, they say the past week has been a nightmare. Since the attack, her mother says Alyssa has been having anxiety attacks, and she just wants to bring her daughter some closure. The street is quiet now, but 1 week ago, havoc broke loose.
The saying right here was too smart from the dog.
9-year-old Alyssa Jones was playing with her cat inside her home when she was attacked.
It came in our yard right here, but it didn't come in our house yet. So then we called the girls to get their dog, and they got the dog. They called the name, but then the dog came back and ran into the house. I grabbed the cat, but then she got scared, so she jumped out my arm, but she scratched me.
And the
dog also hurt me.
Alyssa and her mom say that the dog belongs to a family that lives a few streets over. The Jones say the family was walking the dog without a leash when the attack happened.
The dog come in my house, in my living room, in the kitchen and everything. They watched it, laughed. They heard her screaming, kept on.
Other area residents say they heard Alyssa's screams and grabbed the dog, but not before she was badly injured, sending her to the hospital.
And it goes all the way back.
All the way back through here.
This is the worst part.
Mom Anastasia wants to press charges against the owner, but isn't making much headway.
The sheriff's department is saying animal control has to be the one to press charges. Animal control is telling me the sheriff's department does. I've been calling every morning, and yet nobody knows what they're doing. I'm not getting any answers. I want something done.
I reached out to professor and lawyer Pamela C. to get some answers.
This is partly what makes an animal-involved activity so very difficult, because you do have to do an investigation and you don't have the ability to ask the animal. You have to go through a process of speaking with the persons involved, and you're looking at the owners of the animal, anyone who may have been a witness to it, and a matter of gathering all that information together is time consuming. And that's very frustrating to people who are involved, because you know it happened and you want that dog off the street.
C says no matter what, the dog owners broke the law by not having the dog on a leash, according to a Charlotte County ordinance. And because of that, the owners will have to pay up.
In this particular instance, I would recommend to the parents of that child that they certainly find out whose dog this is, because that person by law is responsible for the cost of treatment of that child.
I spoke to Charlotte County Animal Control, who did confirm that an investigation is ongoing, but they said that it could take some time for formal charges, if any, are filed against the owners. In Port Charlotte, Christina Evans, Fox 4, in your corner.